Hello, hi everyone. This is Brodhraj Vishwakarma. Today topics is our power plant engineering, right? So about the ranking cycle. In last class we will discuss about the ranking cycle. About the in these classes we are discussing about the methods of ranking cycle to improve the performance, right? We'll discuss about the methods to increase the performance and efficiency of the ranking cycle. These are the this first method is superheating process. How can increase the performance of a ranking cycle by superheating process? My dear, I will explain this by the TS diagram, temperature entropy diagram. Let's observe carefully. Okay, at this point, as you all of you know that this is a liquid, this area is a liquid plus vapor, this is a saturation vapor, this is a saturation vapor. At this line, saturation vapor curve line, and beyond it's a superheating region. Okay, so at this one point we have a saturation vapor. When the saturation vapor is entering or transfer into the superheated region or superheated region or superheater in the heated region. In the superheater, we consider it as a heat exchanger also. In a superheater there is a consist of a coil, right? So that coil helps to absorb the heat from the saturation vapor and convert it into the concentrate steam and concentrate vapor. Then concentrate fluid or the concentrate steam is expanded from 1 days to 2 days, right? So after that, what are the effects we will get after the superheating process, right? Now let's observe the diagram. Now first and foremost thing is that the turbine work is increases or not. Okay, now by the how much portion it increases, by this parameter, this portion it is increases. Without any superheating, our cycle is 1 2 3 4, right? Isn't it? So after superheating, our turbine work is increases or not. So from by this much our turbine work is increases. So what are the effects we will get means the turbine work is increases by how much parameter, by how much portion, this parameter from here to here. Okay, so now now coming to the point, condenser, right? So without any superheating, from our range of the condenser from 2 to 3, all right? So but after the superheating process, our condenser work what will do, our condenser is rejecting the heat, right? We know that our condenser function is rejecting the heat from the steams and converted into the liquid. So the 2 to 3 from it increases, the Q rejection is increases from 2 dash to 3. By means from here, from this superheating diagram, this much our condenser work is increases. It means that our Q rejection also increases. But in this case, my dear, we are assuming the constant pump work as a constant work. In this case, superheating process, we are superheating the saturation vapor at a constant pressure. In this condition, we are mentioning the pump work WP pump work as a constant work, WP as a constant work. Okay, now coming to the point, supplying the heat from 4 to 1 or 4 to 1 days, we are supplying the heat to the boiler at a constant pressure. So before, without superheating, we are supplying the heat from 4 to 1, right? But after the superheating, we are supplying the heat from 4 to 1 days. It means that our T main temperature also increases, our K supply also increases. As you know that efficiency means what? 1 minus TL by Tm. It means the efficiency of a Rankine is 1 minus TL by Tm. TL means lowest point temperature and Tm means T mean temperature. If the T mean temperature is high, means this value will get become less and our efficiency will be maximum. So our efficiency also increases. What is SSC? SSC means specific steam consumption. It determines the size of the power plant. Okay, now so as you know that SSC means 3600 by W net, right? W net means, as you know that W net means W net means what? W net means Wt minus Wp. In this case, our turbine work is increases, but our pump work is constant. Constant means what? Our W net is also increases. If W net increases, our specific steam consumption also decreases. So the power plant, the cycle, the size of the power plant also is small. Okay. So these are the effects we will get after the superheating process. Now coming to the point, reheating process, my dear. I hope you will get some idea about the superheating process, right? So I am going to erase it. Nothing is there, just you have to understand this point only. Okay, so what are the, from the TS diagram we can easily identify the what's happening. Okay, now what are the effects, what are the effects are occurring in the occurring in the Rankine cycle. We already noticed, or we already fix out from the diagram. Now hope you will understand. Now coming to the point, reheating process. Okay, what are the effects we will get after the reheating process? In this diagram, my dear, itself has a meaning, right? Topics itself has a meaning. It means that reheating, we are heating the steam into the two phases. First, we are heating the steam from this is 1 and 2. We already know that the heat is expansion take place at a reversible adiabatic process. Partially expansion take place from 1 to 2 in a low pressure turbine. Again, we are transferring that steam, partially expansion steam, into the boiler. It means we are heating the partially expand steam into 2 to 3 process. Now from 3 to 4, again the expansion take places. Now 3 to 4 again expansion take places, and 4 to 5 condenser, and 5 to 6 this is a pump. 6 to 3 we are supplying the heat at a constant pressure. It means that the block diagram of a reheating process will be like this, right? I am drawing the rough diagram. This, look at here, this is a boiler. This will be the low pressure turbine. Okay, so now, and this is a low pressure turbine, and this will be the high pressure turbine. Okay, so in this case, this is a boiler. Okay, now this is a boiler. We're transferring the steam 1 steam 2 in this low pressure turbine, and from here again the steam is partially expansion, and again that steams we are transferring to the boiling for the reheating. 1 2 we are reheating. Again this will be transferred to the, this case we are transferring this turbine 2, this low pressure turbine. This is a high pressure turbines. Okay, now so we are doing this, so that's why we are saying the reheating process means that from 1 to 2 in the low pressure turbine, the steam is partially expansion take place, expanded, and again we are supplying the same steam to the boiler. Okay, now again boiler, we are heating that steam into the certain level of temperature at a maximum level of temperature at 100 degrees Celsius, at a maximum level of temperature. Okay, then again we are transferring this steam to the high pressure turbines, and from there again the steam expanded, and here will be the condenser. It will be the condenser. Okay, now it will be the pump. Okay, now pump, again we are transferring the that liquid to the boiler. This is the general block diagram of the reheating process. That's why we are expanding, expansion take place from 1 to 2 at a constant entropy, at a reversible adiabatic process. Now again then 3 to 4 again we are 2 to 3, what? 2 to 3, this is a 3. 2 to 3 we are reheating that partial expansion steam into the boiler and transport to the high pressure turbines, and 3 to 4 expansion take places, and 1 to 2 again expansion take places. Okay, now so this is for understanding purpose I draw the diagram. So now 1 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, what? This is our condenser, and 5 to 6 is our pump, right? 6 to 3 we are supplying the heat at a constant pressure. Now observe my dear, what are the effects will get? What are the effects we'll get, right? Effects effects, okay na, effects after the reheating process. Without reheating, what will happen? Our diagram will be like this na, our diagram will be like this, okay na, okay na. So just I am draw diagram, just I am for understanding point of view I draw it, okay na. So now observe it, my dear, what are the effects we will get. Now first things, let's observe 3 to 4 watt. This is our turbine, right? This is our turbine. Our turbine work will be increases. Turbine work will be increases. Now coming to the point 4 to 5. If we are not doing the superheating, we are not doing the reheating, what will happen? Our condenser work will is small. After reheating process will be, if I have applied on the Rankine cycle, what will happen? Our Q rejection, our condenser work will increases. It means that Q rejection will be increases. Q rejection also increases. Now in this case we are doing the reheating at a constant pump work, okay? We are doing pump work will be constant. Now the heat supplying. Here we are supplying the heat from 6 to 3. Supplying of heat also will be increases. It means that our Tmin temperature also 5. Tmin temperature also, mean temperature also increases. Means now as you know that the efficiency is a TL by Tm. If the Tm is increases, our efficiency also increases, right? Means Tm is also increases, means what? This value will get less and we get efficiency as a maximum value. It means that our efficiency also increases, my dear. Now second thing is that as you know that specific steam consumption means 3600 by W net, right? So W net means, as you know that W net means turbine work minus pump work. As you know that we are assuming here the W pump work is a constant. Pump work is constant, right? Here the pump work is constant means our WT is increases. It means definitely W net will be the maximums. It will be increases. It means if the W net is increases, the value of SSC also decreases. It means SSC specific steam consumption rate also decreases. It means that the size of the power plant, the size of the power cycle, the size of the power plant also is small. Okay now, so but the main reasons of doing this reheating process to get the value of dryness fraction, right? Dryness fraction, the main advantage of reheating process is that we get increasing the dryness fraction value. So this much about Rankine reheating process and superheating process. I hope you will get some idea about this. If you have any doubt regarding these topics, you can comment on the comment box. If I know, I will explain about this, okay now. So if you like these videos, this content, please do like, subscribe and comment, and so I can improve in my content, or my I will try my best level in upcoming videos. So I can give you the best and best, okay now. So take care, I love you, bye bye.